For today's video, I wanted to talk to you about hydration versus moisturizing when it comes to skin. Because the winter has been drying out my skin a little bit, I definitely have been trying to do things to fix it. Let me know in the comments if you would like an acne update. I don't know if everyone's on Twitter, but my Twitter is sincerely Cass11 and Facebook is Diamonds and Heels 14, but I post skincare and video and photo updates there sometimes. But if you have seen my skin recently in the snow and in the winter, it has been so dry. If you're not on Facebook or Twitter, then follow me up on the tweet box and give me some likes and pokey dokies on the Facebook. I will leave the links in the bottom comments, but if you've seen those photos, you might have noticed that my skin has really been freaking out. But I want to talk a little bit about hydration versus moisturizing and what the two mean, because there are some skincare products out there that hydrate, some that moisturize, and some that do both. And generally when you have dry skin, it's a combination of the two. There are different things such as seasonal dry skin. For instance, maybe you have really oily skin pretty much all the time, but then in the winter you get super dry, which is like me. That is obviously going to need something different than someone who's chronically has dry, dehydrated, unmoisturized skin who during the summer or from birth has always had this kind of issue. So we'll get into talking about the two terms when it comes to skincare, and I'm not going to dive into what products I'm using, I'm not going to dive into other products, but let me know if you guys want a video on that in the future, or if you have any other winter related skincare questions. But the first thing is hydration. Hydration is necessary when your skin is dehydrated. Now, dehydration can happen for many reasons. It could be that you're not drinking enough water, you're drinking too much caffeine, not getting enough sleep, maybe you're in a climate where you're sweating a lot and not replenishing it. But hydrating your skin is the act of getting rid of the dehydration that's happening. And usually that's a whole body thing. Sometimes that can happen just to the skin. For instance, if it is winter and your skin is a little bit dry, you need hydration to kind of plump it back up. It's not that you were born with dry skin or anything like that, but when you're out in the cold, in the snow or something, you need to hydrate your skin because it's too dry. When you go inside, or if you're inside mainly for a few days, maybe you'll be fine, but you notice that the second you step out into the snow or you're out in the snow for a couple of hours, your skin starts to get dry and flaky. That means that either you are dehydrated or your skin is dehydrated. And if you are dehydrated, it's always a good idea to drink up your water, avoid too much caffeine, and get the right amount of sleep. A lot of acne is caused by dehydration and people don't even know it. So if you've ever noticed that your acne gets super clear by drinking enough water, that could be why. And if you haven't noticed that, then maybe you should try drinking a whole bunch of water, like a gallon of water a day for 3 days, and see if it does anything to your skin, because it's really helped me in the past. But totally going off topic, there are products that hydrate the skin which actually adds moisture into the skin as opposed to just moisturizing it. It's hydrating it from the inside, and that is hard to do. It's best to do through diet and water. But if you do want products like that, collagen is a great idea. There's sea marine kelp, which is a great idea, or things that are called humectants that actually lock in the moisture into your skin. So it's not just hydrating, so it's not just moisturizing and putting stuff on top, it's actually locking moisture into the skin either by giving it to it and keeping it in there, or just by penetrating the skin and kind of being readily available, and that way when you have water in your body, it'll lock in. Next thing is moisturizing, and moisturizing can be done if you do have chronically dry skin or if you just need a little bit. Hydration is usually best, if it is a climate thing or something like that, but moisturizing, there are tons of products out there that say moisturizers that are actually hydrators and vice versa. But moisturizing is putting that product on your skin and letting that soak in and act as your own moisture. For instance, your skin cannot create its own moisture. If you were born that way, if it's been that way for years, even during the summer, it's not like on and off. Perhaps you were born without the ability to create enough sebum, or perhaps your skin just does not create enough oil. And so when that is the case, where you need to moisturize your skin and give your skin the moisture that it needs all the time. So, every single day, if you have really dry skin and it's flaking and it's peeling and it's done that ever since you were younger, you probably should be moisturizing every day by using a product that gives your skin the moisture that it can't create. Whereas hydrating is giving your skin hydration when it needs it, not all the time, but just at times that it needs it, and then it's helping your body lock in its own water and own hydration. So Hope that wasn't too confusing. Hope it answered a couple of questions. If you have more questions or if I didn't make sense, then be sure to post in the bottom comments. But I love you guys, and I'm actually thinking of trying to do like a regular skincare video, like every Monday or every Wednesday, or I don't know, we could have like a skincare Saturday. But tell me what you think, and then give me some requests if you do want to see kind of like a little mini skincare series on Saturdays or Sundays. Then be sure to post in the comments the questions that you have that you want answered, and if the Saturday or Sunday skincare questionnaire would be better. But I love you guys. I hope that this video helped you, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.